Hey there, I'm Lainey Lipsky, parenting coach and master teacher. Parenting is hard. I totally get it, and I'm here to make it easier for you. Especially if you had a tough childhood or you've got a tough child now, I've got your back. So take a deep breath, relax, and check out this clip from my coaching group this week. And remember to hit like and subscribe if you like my vibe. Let's get started. Let's go right into stillness. And in our stillness exercise today, I'm going to be sharing an exercise for slowing down your mind. I think it's so important to have a tool. You don't have to have a gazillion tools, by the way. Like, even in this whole parenting endeavor, you don't have to have a gazillion tools for every single thing. Like, I'm a minimalist at heart. If you have one tool for each situation that you're in, that's plenty of tools. And if you have certain tools that serve more than one function, that's an even better tool. So I'm always trying to share my best practices and my personal favorite practices, personally tested practices with you so that you can have a really shiny toolkit that is like easy to dip into, really easy to, so you don't have to like filter your way through, like, well, what do I use now? What do I do now? Like, you need to get calm. I want you to have one breathing exercise that is like your go-to breathing exercise. Mine is my 4x4x8 breath. It's my go-to. My other one, if I'm feeling like really stressed out in my mind and I'm just like anxious in my mind and my mind is just very chattery, is I do the 5 4 3 2 1 exercise. When I'm feeling down or I'm being hard on myself, I have a loving kindness mantra that I say and a loving kindness exercise that I do. I'm not looking to overload you with tips and with well, tips maybe. Not, I don't want to overload you with anything, frankly, but I don't want to overload you with tools because I really believe that there are a few tools that work for each person to stay calm in a situation and then access your best ideas in the moment. Like, that to me is the ultimate tool, is like keeping yourself calm and regulated enough so that you can choose what you're going to do and see your options fairly clearly without jumping up to your head and being all like crazy about it. So today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite tools for slowing down my thoughts when my mind is racing. Okay, so to get ready for that, I'm just set my tea aside here. To get ready for that, let's just come into stillness together. So if you're sitting down, make sure that your feet are steadily planted on the floor so you can feel the entire sole of your foot, of each foot, on the ground, and you can really feel the support of the floor beneath you. And if you're sitting, I want you to just gently draw your attention to your bottom for a moment and feel how the seat beneath you is supporting you. And if you have a backrest or something behind you that you don't have to lean back, like I have to lean back like this to get my back onto the seat, the back support, I mean. I don't want you to leaning back here. I want you sitting upright. And if you're able to do that and have something behind you, like a pillow or something supporting you, I want you to really notice where you feel that support here. I want you to take your hands and put them on your thighs or on your knees, however they feel comfortable, and let your hands be heavy and feel the support of your legs underneath your hands. So your hands are supported, shoulders can be heavy and relax downward. Feet have the floor beneath them. Feet are heavy, legs are heavy. Your bottom or your tush has your chair or seat beneath you. So your bottom can be heavy and relax into it. Lots of support here. Maybe you feel that chair back against your back. Maybe you don't. Maybe you feel it in your shoulders. And let's just take 3 deep breaths here together. So inhale through the nose, bring the belly outward as you inhale. So bring that air down into your belly on the inhale. And then let it go on the exhale through the mouth, coming back up. Inhale through the nose, filling the belly with air. And then on the exhale through the mouth, emptying the belly of air. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Make noise, be dramatic. It's all good. Head stationed over your heart. So you may want to tip your chin toward your chest bone. Heart over the pelvis so you're not arching your back out and you're not leaning too far back. Nice angle. Support of the seat, support of the feet, support of the hands. Sitting here, feeling supported. And when you're ready, if you're ready, gently let your eyes close. Now, I'm somebody who can have a really hard time closing my eyes because my mind is just going a million miles an hour sometimes. And if that's true for you, I want you to honor where you are and don't force your eyelids closed. So keep your eyelids as open as they need to be in order to be relaxed. If that's all the way open, fine. But if you're able to close them down a little bit and just have a little crack of light coming in, great. The breaking point or the tipping point here, at which I don't want you to force it, is if you feel those muscles of your eyelids sort of forcing your eyes into a more closed position than they're ready for. And if you're feeling that, it means that you're on high alert for whatever reason. It's not right or wrong, it's not good or bad, it just is. And you're not quite ready to relax into a closed state, closed down state. Your body still feels that need to look around. And that's part of slowing the mind down. So let's get into this practice. And the best that you can, I want you to just sit with your active mind. And the best that you can, see your thoughts and notice if you can tell what direction they're spinning. See if you can assign them a direction. See if internally you can sense if maybe they're going around counterclockwise, kind of like a funnel of water going down a drain, or maybe they spin for you clockwise. And I can't remember which direction they go in this country and which direction water goes down the drain in Australia, but I know it's opposite. So, but whatever you feel inside, or perhaps you feel your thoughts are more like on a Ferris wheel and you're going forward. They're trying to churn you forward on a big Ferris wheel, or maybe it's a little hamster wheel. I really want you to use your imagination here and just notice the thoughts as they are in your head right now. Maybe it's a bigger storm system. And I've only been talking about circles. Maybe it's not even a circle for you. Maybe it's an up and down motion. Maybe it's a square. Maybe it's a cyclone shape that's surrounding you and you're in the middle of it. Really use your imagination here. And once you have that visual, just sit with it for a moment and let it be. There's no judging. There's no, I'm so bad at meditation, or I'm so bad at being still, or I'm crazy. None of that talk. We're just noticing it. And if you don't quite have it held in your imagination yet, that's okay too. Maybe one of those visuals can help you create, that I mentioned, can help you create your own visual. Maybe there's a color associated with your thoughts. Maybe there's a sound associated with your thoughts. Maybe it's like a train, it's as fast as a train. And once you have a sense of what it looks like and what it might sound like, I want you to very intentionally try to slow it down. Just a notch, just a gear, just one level. Slow down that motion. And slow your breath down. Take the exhales longer than they normally are. Make your exhales as long as they can be. And then as you sit with your thoughts starting to slow down just a little bit, take it to the next level of slowing down. For me, it's always the Ferris wheel, and I'm going forward. And so I'm picturing myself riding on this Ferris wheel, and that Ferris wheel is slowing down bit by bit. And just picture whatever motion you have going on, that it's slowing down bit by bit, bit by bit. Exhales are long. Inhales are matching the exhales. Slowing down until maybe you're just inching along. And maybe you're able to bring that sense of motion inside of you to a complete halt. If you can't, that's okay. Just go as slow as you can. But if you are able to bring it to a complete halt, so it's not slamming on the brakes, it's little bit by little bit, coming to a very, very, very gentle stop. Take a breath there. And then in your mind's eye, see if you can reverse the direction slowly, little bit by little bit, like one of those ceiling fans where you can change the direction of the blade spinning. First it stops, and then it starts moving in the opposite direction, but we're not looking to match the speed. We're just slowly moving in the opposite direction. So in my case, the Ferris wheel is starting to move backwards just a little bit, slowly enough so I can feel a little bit off center, a little bit off kilter, not dizzy, not sick to my stomach, just a little off kilter, training my mind to move in the opposite direction. Now, this is pretty high level imagination stuff. So if you're kind of coming in and out of it, that's okay. Come back to it. Even if you just come back to your breath, that's cool. And if you have this in your imagination and you're continuously watching the motion of your thoughts, you're not attached to the particular thoughts. It's just the speed of your thoughts inside you moving in the opposite direction. Slowly, we're not looking to speed it up. Stay with it for another couple of breaths, another couple of cycles. Another couple. And see if you can slow that down to stillness again, to a complete stop. And here we will take 3 breaths together, this time through the nose, in and out, if you're able to do that. So we're going to go in through the nose, filling the belly with air, and then out through the nose, lips gently pressed together. And again, in through the nose, belly filling with air. And then exhale through the nose, pushing all the stale air back out. One more time. Inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the nose completely. Now, if you feel a little dizzy or a little off center, that's good. That means that you were really imagining the change of motion. And if you were to insert another practice here, it would be to insert other thoughts. This is just priming your mind for reprogramming. Stopping the swirl, changing the direction of the motion, and then slowing down to a complete stop. But this tool of stopping the mind from being on that roller coaster, on that train, on that Ferris wheel, in my case, in that storm, that's the best one I got. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Okay, so if you are ready, when you are ready, on your own time, you can gently bat your eyelashes a few times. If your eyes were closed, gently crack your your eyelids open, letting some light in. Take a deep breath here, lots of love in. And an exhale, lots of love out. And that's the practice. Nice, good job. Let me know how it worked for you. I totally want to hear how you felt beforehand, how you felt afterward. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I really hope this video was helpful to you. Feel free to share it and use the comments to ask a question or to request a topic for the future. We've got links below for free support with things like discipline, teaching your kids how to be more gritty, and how to be more patient with your kids, plus access to my free coaching group. So be sure to check those links out. And remember, we get one shot at parenthood. Our kids only get one shot at their childhood, so let's make it count. Click like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.